As we begin this meeting at Monroe County District Attorney's Office, I thank Assistant District Attorney Hillary Clinton and Assistant District Attorney Madonna for the commitment to justice displayed every single day as we bridge the civil and constitutional rights of innocent Americans like Chris Chichester. And I'll explain how that's done. Chris is charged with criminal contempt second and harassment second. Chris has never harassed anyone in his life. Chris has never committed a crime, especially criminal contempt second. This is a parking lot next to his house. One day, Sheriff Todd Baxter tells a man on his tractor to get on his tractor and go by his house, because he knows Chris is going to come out of his house. There's no grass cutting for 5 years. Why is anybody on land that has no ownership? You should not be on land you don't own and can't prove you own. Sheriff Todd Baxter tells the man to get on his tractor. Alongside the man on his tractor is a civilian named Steve Desmond. He's walking with his phone. The man on his tractor wants Chris Chichester to come out of his residence. The man on his phone wants Chris Chichester to come out of his residence. Sheriff Todd Baxter wants Chris Chichester to come out of his residence. Sheriff Todd Baxter's fanatics, degenerates, and extremists want Chris Chichester to come out of his residence to concoct a crime for him. Man comes by on his tractor. Chris sees him. He comes outside. He's outside for 30 seconds. He stands here. He says they, meaning Layla Kumar and Neeraj Shah, don't own that land, and walks back in his house. 30 seconds he's outside. Steve Desmond calls the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and in less than a half hour, 6 of Todd Baxter's fanatics, degenerates, and sociopaths are standing on Chris's front lawn for being outside for 30 seconds. There's real crime in Monroe County that day. And here are 6 of Todd Baxter's fanatics, degenerates, and extremists standing on his front lawn for being outside for 30 seconds. Chris knows they arrived because he's sitting in his living room watching television, and he sees Monroe County Sheriff employee Deputy Meyer run into his backyard and fall down on her face. Todd Baxter is such an incompetent stooge that his employees fall down on a job. And he hears a pounding on his door. He opens the door. He doesn't know why. 5 Monroe County Sheriff employees are standing at the door. His Deputy Meyer runs around to the front again. And she's breathing heavy. She's sweating. She looks like a total train wreck. And the first language Chris hears from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office is a lie. We just want to talk to you outside. He walks outside and the handcuffs are fixed. How is it possibly a crime to walk outside, stand right here, say they don't own that land, and walk back into his house? How's that a crime, Assistant District Attorney Madonna and Assistant District Attorney Hillary Clinton? I know you're looking at balloons for the first time there and going crazy, but how is that a crime, Assistant District Attorney Hillary Clinton? What's the answer? What's the answer, Assistant District Attorney Madonna? And if you were ever like a virgin, the entire world would be shocked. How's that a crime? How's that reach any standard of criminal behavior, criminal contempt? Just to walk outside, say they don't own that land, and walk back in his house. That's because the degenerates and fanatics and sociopaths at Todd Baxter's Monroe County Sheriff's Office were planning this descent on his life. Chris goes to the now defunct PW Fitness in Penfield. He's at the back of the gym. He does 3 sets of 10 on the bench press. After he finishes the second set of 10, up walks to him Jermaine Bennett. Jermaine Bennett motions with his hand like this to get off the machine. He's already on the machine. He says, I'll be 30 seconds. Benman, this psychopath, can't wait. Jermaine Bennett, Jessica Wagner, is the gym psychopath. And Bennett stands over Chris. He violently punches down. His head snaps back. And Bennett begins to walk away. And Chris Chichester was never committed a crime in his life. Had to make the instantaneous decision not to follow Jermaine Bennett and start the most vicious fight possible, and that's what he should have done. It should have been the most vicious fight of his life and his first fight with Jermaine Bennett to prevent what is going to happen to him in the concoction of a crime when Monroe County Sheriff Office employee Andrew Reale arrives. And Andrew Reale has been to Chris's house, Assistant District Attorney Hillary Clinton, Assistant District Attorney Madonna. He's in his parking lot. Chris Chichester is the only American who will be arrested for walking through this parking lot. The concocted accusatory instrument is that he's walking through the parking lot. Neeraj and Layla Kumar Shah don't go to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office about anybody else. It's only Chris Chichester, so where's his 14th Amendment right? His neighbors walk through that parking lot every day. These psychopaths, Neeraj and Layla Kumar Shah, who don't know they live in the United States of America, just like me, are not going to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office about anybody walking through this parking lot. That Todd Baxter fixed the camera to this building at 2025 Penfield Road. Todd Baxter put a camera on this building to concoct the crime for Chris Chichester because they want the video image of him here. And there is a video image. And Sheriff Todd Baxter refuses to send that video image of him. Todd Baxter bought a surveillance device and put it on the building at 2025 Penfield Road for one American, Chris Chichester. So, Andrew Reale has Jermaine Bennett and Chris Chichester in front of him. Doesn't have Jermaine Bennett and Chris Chichester in front of him. That's what he should have done. Two of them from. Tell me what happened. Andrew Reale doesn't do that because Andrew Reale is not interested in the facts. Andrew Reale concocts crimes for innocent Americans. He walks outside. He tells Chris Chichester, waiting in the backseat of a Monroe County Sheriff Office vehicle, he's talking to Jermaine Bennett in front of him.